Okay, I'm going to read your bio, Lynn. Welcome. Lynn Tait is a Toronto-born poet, photographer, residing in Sarnia, Ontario, land of Amijiwanag First Nations. Her poems have been published in numerous journals, including Free Fall, CB2, Trinity Review, Quarantine Review, the Literary Review of Canada, The Loom, Wild Word, and in over 100 anthologies worldwide. Her photography has graced the covers of 8 poetry books, including Parkland Poets Anthology for this year. She is a member of the American Academy of Poets, the Ontario Poetry Society, Parkland Poets, and the the League of Canadian Poets, and has recently signed a contract with Gurana Editions to publish her poetry manuscript, You Break It, You Buy It. Lynn, welcome.
Thank you. That's Guernica.
Guernica,
Way to
sorry.
go. Way to go. I'm going to start off with this first poem. Was an idea from the book Lord of the Flies, and I wondered what it would be as Lady of the Flies. I have an epigraph that reads, as flies to wanton boys are we to the gods. They kill us for their sport. And that is from King Lear. Lady of the Flies. Is that when the wounding began? Bullied by political fiction, searing subtext behind each chapter, violent rendition of good old boys left on their own, painted faces setting off the hunger behind the hunt. Did you feel left out, denying the thrill, dying to join in? Was it a shock, imagining the havoc wreaked? Subtle and slow, unclear which side. Are you Jackie or Ralphina? Silencing anyone who knows what beast rises in time with the wind. That irritating wisdom, its acrid vapor blinding, the message not received. But it'll make a good story, told as easily as picking up a rock. The flies bow down, all buggy-eyed, wings all a rub. Unchallenged, the why gets dirtier over time. Downturned scar with teeth swallows the light. The sadness we fold and tuck away. There must be a reason for picking up the same killing rock, hammering injuries into our sorrow, embracing the shards. Is it like spinning atop a cold sill on the verge of window drop? Innocence shattered, anguish, rage, revenge, one colossal hand suspended midair. The surprise, the fear in those compound eyes as it slams down. Do you smell it? It's not cologne, it's the scent of carrion. This next one, I wrote during the pandemic. I was diagnosed with Parkinson's in 2020, but I'm not sure I agree with that diagnosis, or I'm in denial. But so I decided to write a poem about it, and it's called A Case of Parkinson's During the Pandemic. Noun, verb, blackout. Is this the silence of dopamine? Toilet paper stuck on a shoe, waiting for your name to be called? Can't articulate this loss for words, state of emergency, no panic button provided. Brain chemicals doing their thing, dopamine changes, quick as a hand tremor. Is this what I want? Gambling with brainwaves, close to crapping out, the pressure of needing more, messing me up, this hologram of crazy, not fitting into any convoluted wasteland. Dopamine stutter, lyric phrase fail, tongue fizzle out, Pronunciation, compress, decompress, dust in my head, gibberish crammed into ebony fields, nothing growing today, perhaps tomorrow, perhaps need a 5 o'clock glass of wine by 4, some blues to bail me out of this dopamine fog, this half-open book. My gray matter sound room begs for noise-canceling earbuds, one care package delivery to satisfy my hunger for touch, travel, Asiago cheese. This one was written just before COVID and around the time of the fires in California and Australia. And it's called Heat Wave. People are burning, melting into one scream. Others don't know enough to burst into flame. Days are burning up hours. No time heals the slow sear, all those empty stomachs, scorched hearts. My life's a controlled burn. Sleeping seeds erupt. Green flourishes rise through muck and wasted carbon. The world is burning. Embers break off, scarring Earth's face. We talk about all the suffering souls, our flora and fauna smoldering. Meme it to cinders, scroll over and dream. Insist our thoughts are with them. Hot air humanity fanning flames in all directions. The blaze closes in. We draw the blinds. It's not our house on fire. And to make it a little more upbeat, this last one is called Life as a Flowering Vine. The wind insists, be not deterred by wall or fence. There are other places to grow. Cut back or pruned, we leaf up, branch out, and blossom, attract givers and takers that feed within. Here comes the sun, rain, moon, aroma of leaves, the hum of wings. Can you feel it? Everything pulsating, dancing, absorbing, bearing fruit. The seed begins the natural progress of growth, a beginning in the hands of an unfeeling universe. This carnivore, not knowing its own science, not one thing by name, carries on as skin dissolves to ash, carbon copies of something else. Still, we see stars, dead, shining light across our sky, our nights. Amid the spinning, the earth's pull, we are never motionless. And someday we'll be changed as small or vast as a vine, its flowers giving birth to stars. Thank you very much, everyone.